Formed in 1982 out of the lowest dredges of the LA scene, three pioneers rose above the wasteland on a crusade to become the world's most bombastic band. Born Charles Edward Weatherford III, Smut rebelled against his wealthy parents at an early age. At just 6 years old, he ran away to the conundrum of the LA club scene and became a roadie, which only increased his thirst to be in the limelight. He soon mastered the bass guitar and started his own band, the Jagoffs, with singer-guitar player Trex Randolph. He quickly gained a following. They recruited drummer Pip Long, and Destruction Vibe was born.
They were monsters at it. Their shows so loud, they were out there. They controlled it. They were in control. At least everyone thought they were, you know.
In 1983, the band won themselves a record deal with Lethal Voltage Records, under the condition that the label CEO's daughter, Valerie Merriweather, joined the band. The band's popularity soon took off, propelling them to the top of their game at lightning speed.
I knew that we would be big, I just never knew that we'd be this big.
The guys wanted to be like them, the chicks wanted to be with them. It was mad times, and it was awesome.
So the money, the sex, the all-nighters, the two-nighters, the three-nighters, the weekenders, you know, whatever they had. We called them the Breakfast Club.
Nothing really mattered, you know, we wanted to drink all the alcohol, we wanted to do all the drugs, you know, we just wanted everything.
Their talent and raw power were only eclipsed by their substance abuse, reckless hijinks, and overall lack of self-preservation.
They have no respect for anyone but themselves.
It's like being around the most dangerous people in the world. The clothes, the cars, the parties, the fans, the drugs, just all the drama. It was like living in the Barnum and Bailey circus. You know, they changed the face of rock and roll, but it was an experience I'll never forget.
Destruction Vibe, yes, I think that name is going to be in my memory for a long time. Possibly the most offensive band I've ever had to work with to represent, and I've seen some doozies in my day. These guys, you know, they thought it was funny to come in with some spray paint and decorate the gold records that were hanging in our offices. Just for yucks. Irreplaceable.
They came in, they wiped out half my studio, they took all the equipment. I mean, they're making millions of dollars. Why do they gotta take my stuff?
Friction arose with Valerie's quest for the limelight. She developed a narcissistic reputation, which was increasingly accompanied by incidences of violence.
When Valerie joined the band, they became violent. They were just out of control. It's still a mystery as to what happened. I wrote the bloody book, and they still wouldn't tell me.
Nobody really wants to see all my backing people. They're just there because I can't play every instrument at the same time. We could even start playing with a black backdrop. You know, have me in the front, have them behind it. Nobody really needs to see them anyway. It's all about me.
You know, Valerie, you know, she's just a you know, plain and simple.
Valerie always was really jealous. I remember in Anaheim, we were sitting there in the dressing room, and, you know, all the guys were signing the girls' body parts, and she came in and just went irate, smashing mirrors, plates, you name it, you know. I got this one here, you know, and then I got,
I hate this going
Pip was the first to really be affected by fame and the daily grind of touring.
And since I was 16, music has just been in my brain. Hang on.
get out to touring and shows. So just hang on a sec.
Destruction Vibe didn't care. They hated everybody equally, and they weren't afraid to beat the crap out of them.
We everything up. It didn't matter who it was or what it was. You know, we'd fight anybody at any time, even ourselves. We didn't care.
Every show could have been their last. It was like, is this the one where somebody's gonna die? It was kind of scary, but it was hilarious.
Trex changed the most. He used to be this prolific, visionary Jim Morrison type character, but he changed to this reckless, heavy drinking Jim Morrison type character.
It wasn't long before Destruction Vibe took on a vibe of destruction. Drugs and alcohol abuse took a front seat to the band's music, and their relationships began to suffer. Outbreaks of violence soon became a common concert staple.
Once they got to the top, things got crazy. They were causing riots.
The night we broke up, you know, there's this huge fight on stage. You know, I mean, we're trying to get this song started. You know, fans are cheering, they're, you know, loving us and all that. You know, and Pip's doing lines off of his hi-hats. You know, really? Did you really just do that?
Oh yeah, I was there. That infamous night at the Mercury where it just all broke loose on the stage. The guitars were flying everywhere. People were laying everywhere. I thought they were dead. They weren't dead, but Destruction Vibe was. It was the end of my cash cow.
It had been escalating for some time, but there's still nothing that could have prepared me for that night. It's just I can't do this anymore.
Smut returned to the grind of the LA scene, where he continued to play with an endless string of bands.
I mean, I'm in this business for the rest of my life, you know, and that's going to be a long time. You know, it's a big party. That's me. I'm always partying, and so this is where I belong.
2 days later, Smut was found dead from a drug overdose.
When Smut died, that took a toll on me. He used to be my acid buddy. We would drop acid and run around. You know, he always said that he thought the bunny rabbit was going to get him, and I think it finally did.
Yeah, we didn't care if we had a hit record or a record hit us. We just want to be part of rock and roll. Yeah. I can't really do much anymore. Put on a few pounds. Good old days, though. Good days.
After we broke up, you know, I just thought there's a whole new world out there past Destruction Vibe. There's the sun and the moon and there's stars. There's just so many other things out there besides the destruction.
Everybody looked up to Trex. He was a phenomenal songwriter.
The one we admired the most was Trex, but you know, no one can find him, and he just disappeared off the radar. Where did he go? Where are you, Trex? Where are you?
We caught up with Trex, who chose a life far away from the LA grind and the world of rock and roll.
Saw a couple black helicopters up here just.
I think the music industry left Trex a little paranoid. Can't say it's to blame him. You know, all it is backstabbers and thieves.
Well, the other three stayed in the music industry too long. You know, Smut, he paid the ultimate price. Well, the other two, they just lost their minds and became whack jobs. You know, music is a demon. And if you're not careful and you let it, it will bite you in the.
Yeah, the nurses gave me a colored book of food. They weren't that difficult to color. I ripped some pages out because I wanted to put them on the wall. This is biscuit and gravy. And not a whole lot to it. And wait. Hey! And this is coconuts. Nothing to them. Just some brown. Oh, now this is going to be tough. This is artichoke. I'm gonna have to really try that. There's the wiener!
You know, in the old days, I used to throw things out the bus window and throw hookers out the bus window. After a while, you learn to appreciate Mother Nature what was I talking about? Come on.
This is my music studio. I make porn music now.
Well, this is a song that pretty much gave us our start. It's the one that propelled us to the top of the chart and gave us a place in pop culture history. It goes something like this. No, wait. It'll go something like this. No, wait. This is it. No, I don't know this stuff anymore. Turn off the camera.
There's so much less destruction, more vibe. Just so much better. Does anybody have any chips?
Well, breakup was a hard thing to think about. Mostly because I can't really remember it. But I did see a show on television on the Music Channel about it. It's really hard to watch. But you know, after we broke up, it really opened up a lot of avenues for me. I was able to do a lot of things I had never really thought about doing before.
You know, touring with the band and everything was just do you see that? It's the rabbit that was after Smut. Where did he go?
Yeah, I used to snort cocaine. Now I snort Geritol.
And believe me, they had a big influence on me. That's why I'm a gym coach now.
Curse and spit and bellow and smell and walk around in their leather pants with their shirts undone and chests glistening. Anyway, they were completely horrid.
I think we're lost. Hope you got some survival skills.